Good evening and welcome, I think, to the 4th episode of the £1 business plan. I've never started an episode during the night time, but today is going to be the 2nd episode, which I'm going to be trying to make some money for this challenge. And I've decided to start this episode doing some babysitting. So I asked my parents to kind of spread the word around that I can do babysitting, and they did that, and I've got 2 babysitting jobs today and in a few days. It's like 7 PM and yeah, I'm really excited because the family's really lovely and I love the kids. So yeah, I'm heading off there.
Next level.
How cute. They have a puppy and his name's Cooper and I can't get enough of him. I'm just sitting here doing some work and like editing and stuff, and he's just sitting here next to me and he's just so sweet. He's only a few months old and I think he's a Cavalier poo. I think it's like a crossbreed. He's so cute though. Love it. I just came back from babysitting and I ended up working for about 4.5 hours and I charged £7 per hour, but they tipped me so well and I ended up with £40, which is a massive leap towards my goal for starting a business, and I couldn't be happier. Like, I've got £40 out. Before I head off to my 2nd babysitting job, I thought I would quickly give you 3 pieces of advice for if you're planning to start babysitting. The first thing is turn up about 5 to 10 minutes early. This is because they're hiring you to look after their kids while they go away, and they're probably going away to go to an event or something that starts at a certain time. So obviously they're going to need you to be there as soon as like their taxi goes or as soon as they're planning on leaving. So just turn up a little bit ahead of time so they can go through stuff with you, and yeah, it will just look really professional as well. The second thing is when they're going through the stuff that you need to do, for example the time the kids need to go to bed or like any allergies or something, make sure to ask what their Wi-Fi password is or where their Wi-Fi password is kept. This will just mean that when the kids go to sleep that you can actually like use your phone and use their Wi-Fi. Otherwise you're going to use a lot of data, and I have done that before. I've forgotten to ask for the Wi-Fi password and then I've just like sat there having to use all my data, which isn't the best thing. And also if you bring like a laptop, you can connect your laptop to the Wi-Fi and then do your work and stuff like that. The last tip is to organise some games to play with the kids which aren't on electronic devices such as iPads, because I feel like all kids have iPads these days and they just like sitting there playing the games. But 1, it's not very good for them, and 2, they're just not going to remember you looking after them if you're just going to like let them sit there playing on their iPads. So play like board games with them, like put on a funny song and maybe like have a little dance party or like a karaoke or something. I'm gonna put a list of really fun games which you can play in the description, just for a little bit of inspiration if you're a bit stuck, because that's always really fun and it kind of brings everyone together if there's more than one kid. And yeah, those are my pieces of advice for if you're planning on babysitting. Really hope you found that helpful. I'm in babysitting job number 2, and if you're wondering why I look so crazy and blue, it's because of the aquarium right here. But I thought it looked kind of funky, which is why I'm just sitting here. So today when I arrived, they gave me this like box of homemade chocolates, which are just vegan chocolates they made themselves, which is so sweet. They look amazing. And today I'm working for about 3 hours, which is going to bring me to around £25, which is going to bring my total to £65. Which is amazing. I thought I would never get there as fast as I have during these like 2 babysitting jobs. So that's it for this episode of the £1 business plan. I can't believe how far we've come in just 1 episode. Last week we finished at £7 and this week we finished at £74. So that's pretty good. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to stay updated for this challenge, because we're almost halfway through, almost ready to start and launch my business, which I'm so excited to do. Yeah, see you next Sunday for another episode of the £1 business plan. Bye. I just went straight from college to go make £75 in a few hours, and they sold in that time, which is amazing. I didn't expect that. I thought that would take way longer.